Good morning, boys. Let us
Hello.
continue the chapter
Morning,
electrolysis.
Morning,
sir.
sir.
Mm.
Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Yesterday I had explained you electroplating of metals, and the example of electroplating which I had explained yesterday was nickel plating. Okay. Today I am going to explain you electroplating with silver, which is also called silver plating, and this silver plating, the diagram, you will find it in your textbook on page number 119. Page number 119. Okay, page number 119. For the moment, just now, have a look at the diagram which you can see on your screen, or if your screen is not visible, if the whiteboard is not visible to you on your screen, then you can refer to the
It is
Yeah,
textbook,
black.
page 119. Now, let me explain the diagram first. During the electroplating of an article with silver, we need a container. We need a container. Okay. Here they have used taken a glass container, huge glass container. Inside the container, they have filled the container with a solution of sodium argentocyanide. The solution is solution of sodium argentocyanide, CN2, sodium argentocyanide. That is the electrolyte. The anode, the positive
so
electrode.
cyanide is a poison, no?
Of course, it is a poison if it is with potassium or sodium. Okay, okay. This will also have some poisoning properties.
Sir,
Okay,
excuse me, sir.
yes. Got it. Got it. No.
Excuse me,
Uh,
sir.
don't. Yeah. If it is a good question, then you ask. Otherwise, I'll mute you. Ask the
Sir,
question.
cy- yes, sir.
Ask the question now. If it is a good and valid question,
No, sir.
we'll continue. If it is a useless question, I'll mute you. Okay. Come on, ask the question. Okay. Let us
Sir,
continue then.
cyanide is
I told you sodium argentocyanide. The cyanide radical, if it is combined with sodium or potassium, like potassium cyanide, sodium cyanide, that becomes a highly poisonous substance. But here there is silver, even then it is poisonous to a very low extent. Okay, so uh, you should not taste such solutions. Okay, so let's continue further, not without wasting any time. The anode, which is connected to the positive terminal, it is made of silver, pure silver. Okay, and the cathode, the negative terminal, over there we tie a spoon, the article to be electroplated, silver plated. Okay, and there is a battery. Okay, now, now let me explain the reactions happening at the anode and the cathode in my next slide. Okay, now we know the the electrolyte is sodium argentocyanide solution. This sodium argentocyanide solution, in solution state, it is going to dissociate and provide me with these ions, which you can see: Na plus, Ag plus 1, and 2Cn minus 1. These are the ions present in the electrolytic mixture. And since we are using water also, water is going to dissociate and give H plus and OH minus ions in the solution. So these are the ions which will be present in the electrolytic mixture. Okay. Now, now at the cathode side, at the cathode side, all the positive ions will go to the cathode. All the positive ions will go to the cathode. But amongst all the positive ions, since the position of silver is at the bottom, since the position of silver is at the bottom, so it is silver ion which will get discharged. Ag plus 1, silver ion, it will take one electron and it will become silver metal. It will become silver metal. Okay. Whereas at the anode, at the anode, the ions like cyanide, the ion like hydroxide will go, but they will not discharge. They will not discharge because the anode is made of silver. Because the anode is made of silver, which is an active electrode. So, at the anode, the silver metal, which is the anode, it will lose electron. It will lose an electron to form silver ion Ag plus 1, which enters into the solution. So if you carry out the passing of current, low current for a longer time, direct current through this electrolytic solution, then there will be continuous transfer of silver from the anode to the spoon, and after quite some time you will find that there is a fine and very nice deposit of silver on the spoon. So the spoon will appear as if it is made of silver, but actually it is only coated with silver. Okay, so this is how we have to remember with the diagram the reactions happening at the cathode and anode during the electroplating of an article with silver. Okay, now if you look at page number 119 over there, the electrolyte, it is given in detail. It is an aqueous solution of sodium silver cyanide. Okay, now they can ask you question, instead of sodium argentocyanide, why cannot we use silver nitrate? Why cannot we use silver nitrate? We cannot use silver nitrate because this is a strong electrolyte. Silver nitrate is a very strong electrolyte which will cause the uneven deposition of silver on the article. That means if you happen to use silver nitrate, then what will happen? The spoon will get coated with silver, but some parts of the spoon will have more silver, some parts will have less silver, some parts will be coated with no silver at all. Are you getting it? So that will be uneven, and which is not desirable for us. Okay, we want an uneven, smooth coating on the entire article or the spoon over there. Okay, so that is one question which they can ask you. Okay, so this completes your electroplating of an article with silver. Now you all can turn your books to page number 120. Turn your books to page number 120, and on page 120 there is a word which is called electrorefining. You can underline that definition. Electrorefining, it's a process by which metals containing impurities are purified electrolytically to give a pure metal. Now, this electrorefining example I have done when I explained you electroplating, when I explained you electrolysis of aqueous copper sulfate solution, which I explained you using copper electrodes. Do you remember in my previous classes? Aqueous copper sulfate solution.
Yes, sir.
Yes, this I have explained you already. A
Yes, sir.
thick impure anode made of copper. This is made of copper, thick impure anode made of copper, and this is connected to the switch, and then there is a battery like this. And the cathode, it is a thin strip. The cathode, it is a thin strip of copper. So this I have already explained you. Okay, so this will go for the electrorefining of metals. After the electrorefining of metals, in your textbooks, look at the textbooks on page number 121. Now, page number 121, electrometallurgy. On the top, there is a definition. Electrometallurgy, it is the process of extraction of metals by electrolysis. And below that, you can see there is an activity series. Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, and aluminum. These metals are extracted by electrolysis of their fused salts. Underline this. Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminum. These metals are extracted by electrolysis of their fused salts because their oxides are highly stable. Okay. Below that, zinc, iron, lead, copper, they are extracted by reducing agents. And silver and mercury, they are extracted by thermal decomposition. Am I clear? Am I clear, boys? This much you underline.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
I will give you some assignment questions. Okay. Please don't go away here and there. Now, on your screen, you can see the assignment questions. There is a Word document.
Sir.
The correct answer.
On your screen, you can see the assignment questions. Okay. So these questions you will be able to access only if you watch the video. Okay. And by watching the video, make sure you do these questions, solve these questions, write down, copy these questions, and write down the correct answers. Okay. By referring to the book, I'll read out the questions one by one. Question number one. Question number one. It is choose the correct answer from the options given below. Question number one is choose the correct answer from the options given below. Subpart 1. The particles present in strong electrolyte are, there are four options. Only molecules.
Ions and molecules.
Only molecules. Number B, mainly ions. Number C, ions and molecules. Number D, only atoms. Okay. So what should be the correct answer? What should be the correct answer?
Ions and molecules. Ions and
No,
molecules.
it is a strong electrolyte. Strong electrolyte, my dear.
Only
Only
ions.
ions. Mainly ions.
Only
Yes.
molecules.
Only
Mainly
mainly
molecules.
ions. Mainly ions. Answer is mainly ions. So did you get to the point? How you get the answer? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So number one is
Yes,
done.
sir.
Similarly, I'm reading out the second question. When fused, when fused lead bromide is electrolyzed, we observe number A, a silver gray deposit at anode and a reddish brown deposit at cathode. Okay. This is wrong. This cannot be the answer. Number B, a silver gray deposit at cathode,
Only ions.
a silver gray deposit at cathode, and a reddish brown deposit at anode. Okay, that is number B.
Yes.
Number C, a silver gray deposit at cathode and a reddish brown fume at anode. Okay, this could be the answer, number C, because the reddish brown fumes is fumes due to the formation of bromine vapor. Okay, so answer is number C. Number D is not correct. A silvery gray deposit at anode, that is wrong. Okay, so subpart 2 is done. Look at subpart 3 now. Subpart 3, all of you. The electrolyte used for electroplating an article with silver is, just now we did this, silver nitrate solution,
Silver
sodium
nitrate.
cyanide solution,
Sodium
sodium
argentocyanide.
argentocyanide solution.
Sodium.
Yes, it is
Sodium
sodium
argentocyanide.
argentocyanide solution. Sodium argentocyanide solution.
NaAgC.
Yes, wonderful, wonderful. What's that? NaAgCN.
CN2.
Two.
CN bracket 2.
Very good,
Bracket
very
2
good.
close bracket.
Yes, I like that, Kashish. Very good. Congratulations. Number 4. Identify the weak electrolyte from the following. You have to identify the weak electrolyte. Weak. Sodium chloride, no. Dilute hydrochloric acid, no. Sulfuric acid dilute, no. Aqueous acetic acid. yes.
Aqueous acetic.
Aqueous acetic acid is the answer.
Yes, sir.
Aqueous acetic acid.
Acetic.
Acetic acid formula
CH.
CH3
COOH.
COOH.
CO.
Wonderful.
CH-O-H.
CH3
Right.
COH. Okay. CH3COH. That is answer. Now number 5, subpart 5. Subpart 5. Vinayak, not Vinayak. Vinayak. Vinayak, are you there?
So Vinayak or Vinayak?
Vinayak, V. Victory go V. Vinayak.
Yes, sir.
Vinayak, please read out this question.
A compound which liberates reddish brown gas around electrolysis in its molten state is A. Sodium chloride, B. Copper 2 oxide, C. Copper 2 sulfate, or D. Lead 2 bromide.
What is the answer? Vinayak?
Lead bromide.
Correct. Correct.
Lead bromide.
What is the formula?
PB
PBBR2.
twice.
PBBR.
PBBR2.
PB2.
Okay, very good. Now let's come down to number 6.
PBBR.
Number 6. The aqueous solution of the following compounds which contains both ions and molecules is containing both ions and molecules. Both ions and molecules. Which one? Is it sulfuric acid? Is it hydrochloric acid? Is it nitric acid?
Nitric
Or is
acid.
it no? Is it acetic acid?
Acetic acid.
Acetic acid. Correct answer. Acetic acid. Because it is a weak electrolyte. Acetic acid is a
It's a weak
it is a
acid.
weak electrolyte. Okay.
Weak electrolyte.
acid.
Very good. Very good. Okay. Now, number 7. Number 7. During the electrolysis of molten lead bromide, my dear boys, which of the following takes place? Let's see. Bromine is released at the cathode. That is wrong. Lead is deposited at the anode. That is also wrong. Bromine ions gain electrons. That is also wrong. Okay. Lead
Wrong.
is deposited at the cathode. That is correct. Lead is
Cathode.
deposited at the cathode.
Cathode.
Yes, correct. Cations go to the cathode. So answer is number D. Answer is number D. Is that okay? Number D. Okay, good. Wonderful.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
so this is how I showed you how to solve the objective multiple choice questions. Now I am reading out the remaining questions. Do not copy it just now. In order to copy these questions, you will have to watch the video and then pause and copy all the questions and find out the answers. Okay. Question number 2. Identify the substance underlined in the following case. The electrolyte used for electroplating of an article with silver. Done. Okay. Number 3.
Sodium ion.
Yeah, okay. Don't tell me the answer. I don't want the answer right now. Now you already know the answer. Very good. Number 3. State the observations at the anode and at the cathode during the electrolysis of fused lead bromide using graphite electrodes. You must write the observations, not the equations. Okay, boys? You must write the observation.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you must write the observation. And if you don't find that there is observation, then you can write the equations, ionic equations. Okay? But observations come first.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
understood? No? Okay, good. Now, subpart 2. Copper sulfate solution using copper electrodes. I've explained you, so just go through it in detail, you'll get the answer. Question number 4. Question number 4 is a very, very important question. It's a very, very important question from this chapter. Very, very, very important. Okay. Write equations for the reactions taking place at the two electrodes, mentioning clearly the name of the electrode during the electrolysis of subpart 1, acidified copper sulfate solution with copper electrodes, subpart 2, molten lead bromide with inert electrodes, subpart 3, acidified water using platinum electrodes, and number subpart 4, acidified copper sulfate solution with platinum electrode. Okay, so this question is very, very important. You just have to write down the reactions, the ionic reactions happening at the cathode and anode in column form, like this. Okay, in the column form. Understood? No?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. I am taking class. Okay, sir. I'll call you after some time. Okay, boys. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now look at number 5. Number 5. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions. Subpart 1. Name the product formed at the anode during the electrolysis of acidified water using platinum electrodes. So here you have to name the product only. The product formed at the cathode, the product formed at the anode. Yes, that you can visualize. At the cathode. Do you remember at the cathode what is the product? Acidified water at the cathode? Yes, hydrogen gas. I am telling you the answer. At the cathode,
Yes,
hydrogen
sir.
gas. At the anode, oxygen
sir.
gas. Okay, that is how you have to answer. Okay, so number 5 also you can do it. 5 subpart 1 is okay. I have read it out. 5 subpart 2. 5 subpart 2. Name the metallic ions that should be present in the electrolyte when an article made of copper is to be electroplated with silver. Okay, so this also you got it. The metallic ions, it is silver. Okay, silver ions must be present. Okay, now I want to go to the next question. Question number 6. Question number 6. Give reasons why. Subpart 1. Sodium chloride will conduct electricity only in fused or aqueous solution state. Fused means molten state. diffused or aqueous solution state. Give reason. Okay, find out the reason, you'll get it. So part 2, in the electroplating of an article with silver, the electrolyte sodium argentocyanide is preferred over silver nitrate solution. Yes, it is preferred. I have told you that time the question. Why we cannot use silver nitrate? I have already told you the answer that time. Okay, so you can get this easily.
Because it's strong.
Yes.
Because
It is a strong.
Yes,
liquid.
very good.
Elect-
Very good, very good. Question number 6,
Strong
part 3 now.
Strong.
Although copper is good conductor of electricity, it is a non-electrolyte. Wonderful. It is a non-electrolyte because it is a metal. It is a metal. Current flow through copper is because of movement of electrons. Current flowing through copper is because of the movement of what? Because of the movement of electrons. Am I clear? Are you getting it? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
very good.
sir.
The class has to be very active, you know. You have to be very, very active. Okay, very active, interactive. Okay. Now, number
Yes,
7.
sir.
Number 7, state one relevant observation for the following. You have to give one observation. At the anode, when aqueous copper sulfate solution is applied using copper electrodes, what is happening at the anode? The size of the anode decreases, no? The size of the anode decreases, number 7. That is only relevant observation.
Decreases.
Yes, very good. Number 8, question number 8. Give appropriate scientific reason for the following statements. 8 subpart 1. During electrolysis of molten lead bromide, graphite anode is preferred to other electrodes. Why? That is also very good question. Very, very good question. Important question. We prefer graphite anode because graphite is not attacked by the reactive bromine vapors. Graphite is not attacked by the reactive bromine vapors. Okay, that is 8 subpart 1. 8 subpart 2. Electrolysis of molten lead bromide is considered to be a redox reaction. Wonderful answer. It has got a wonderful answer, you know. Molten lead bromide is considered to be redox. Redox reaction means reduction and oxidation happening simultaneously.
Oxidation
Both
and reduction
reduction.
simultaneously.
Redox means reactions where reduction and oxidation happen simultaneously at the same time. At the cathode, there is reduction. At the anode, there is oxidation. So, at the cathode, there is reduction. At the anode, there is oxidation. That's why it is a redox reaction. Okay. Now, question number 9. We move ahead to question number 9, my dear boys. Differentiate between the terms strong electrolyte and weak electrolyte. Any two major difference you can write from the textbook. There's a table over there. Then, question number 10. Answer the following questions. Copy and complete the following table. Purification of copper. What is the anode? What is the electrolyte? That much only. And write the equation taking place at the anode. Okay. Then, question number 11. Question number 11. Give one word or phrase. Give one word or phrase for the following. Electrolytic deposition of a superior metal on a baser metal. What is this called? What is this called?
Electroplating.
Yes, very good. It is called
Electroplating.
electroplating. Wonderful, wonderful, very good. Question number 12. Give a reason as to why the electrolysis of acidulated water is considered to be an example of catalysis. This also I have discussed in the class. It is catalysis.
Sir, the
Yes,
number
sir.
is 9.
Due
Pardon?
to sulfuric acid.
So
Yeah,
because
because-
of hydrosulfuric acid.
Because
Sulfuric acid.
dilute sulfuric acid which is added
Sulfuric
is
acid.
acting as a catalyst. It is acting as the catalyst because once the reaction is complete, once sufficient hydrogen and oxygen have been produced, no, the sulfuric acid is regained back. It is regained back. That's why the entire electrolysis of acidified water is an example of catalysis. Okay. Am I clear with this? Okay. Number 13.
Yes, sir.
Number 13. Number 13. Differentiate between the electrical conductivity of copper sulfate solution and copper metal. This is also a very, very important question. Okay. At least learn 3 or 4 points. At least learn 3 or 4 differences between conduction between metals and conduction through electrolytes. The answer you will find on page 107. You will find the answer for this on page 107. Am I clear, boys? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now metals, number 14.
Yes, sir.
Number 14, metals such as potassium, calcium, sodium can be extracted only by electrolysis. Give reasons. This I discussed in the class today itself. Metals like potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, aluminum can be extracted only by electrolysis. Why? What is the reason? Because these metals in the combined form with the oxide with oxygen, they form oxides which are highly stable, and moreover these metals, they have a strong lovingness for oxygen. Are you getting it? To remove oxygen from these metals,
sir.
we have to always conduct or use the method of electrolysis to separate them, to extract these metals. Okay, so the answer for this question number 14 you will find on page number 100 and 121. Okay,
21.
okay, so this question you solve from here. This question you are going to solve from here. Am I clear? Am I clear,
Yes,
boys?
sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
then
Yes, sir.
wait, after that, just wait, just a second.
Call drop.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm there. Can you hear me, boys?
Hello.
Hello. Can you hear me, boys? Whenever there is a call drop, you should immediately try to reconnect. Okay. You should immediately try to reconnect. Okay. Can you hear me, boys? Those who are present. Hello, boys. Can you hear me? Hello, boys. Can you hear me now? Hello, boys. Can you hear me now? Okay. Whenever there is a call
Yes,
drop,
sir.
whenever there is a whenever there is a call drop, you should try to reconnect immediately, because at the end of the class I always take the attendance. Okay. Now the attendance has dropped from 82 students to 59 students only. So these 59 students are will be marked present. Okay. So nothing to worry over that. Those who are bunking, that's not my headache. Okay. Later on they'll find a letter reaching their parents regarding the attendance. Okay. When the council demands for such thing. Okay. Now open your books to page number 124. Page number 124. Page number 124. Open the books to page number 124.
Yes, sir.
Okay. There are some ICSE questions which you need to solve. Try to solve ICSE 2015, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, 15, 16, 17, 15,
Yes, sir.
Present, sir.
ICSE 15,
Yes, sir.
2015, ICSE 2016, 2017, 2018, 2018. 2018. 2019. 2019 is there?
Yes, sir.
2019. After
It's there.
2019, then 2020. 20 is there in a new
So
book?
20 is not there.
2020,
Yes,
the
sir.
the
Yes,
new
sure.
books.
There.
The new books will have 2020. Okay. Now, those who don't have 2020, I will try to get the question for you and post it in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Understood? No?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I will take the attendance. Now I will take the attendance. Please hang on. Don't leave. There are only 65 students now. Again, there are only 65 students, 66
Can
students
please
now.
repeat the question again?
Pardon?
Can
Questions
you
again.
please repeat the questions again? My network was.
2000, 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
So,
2015 onwards.
yes,
2015 onwards. Okay. Is that okay? Okay.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Now let me record the attendance. Then only you can leave the class. Okay. Don't leave the class just now. So I am downloading the attendance list. Okay.